The world is abuzz. Will former U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un meet again at the upcoming APEC summit in South Korea? Speculation is rampant, as a potential fourth meeting could reshape the tense dynamics on the Korean peninsula. Their relationship has swung from threats to handshakes, with historic but ultimately inconclusive summits in Singapore and Hanoi, and a dramatic DMZ encounter in 2019. Since then, diplomacy has stalled, North Korea's weapons programs have advanced, and U.S. sanctions remain. Now, with Trump returning to the region, the possibility of another high-stakes summit is back on the table. Unlike traditional diplomacy, Trump and Kim's meetings have always been unpredictable, driven by spectacle and sudden decisions. The precedent is clear. With these two, anything can happen, and fast. Allies and adversaries are bracing for surprises, knowing that a single meeting could mean breakthrough or breakdown. The world watches, aware that the stakes, peace or renewed crisis, couldn't be higher. As the summit approaches, all eyes are on the border, waiting for the next move. Hints of a new summit aren't just rumors, they're fueled by carefully chosen words from both leaders. Trump touts his positive relationship with Kim, signaling openness to renewed talks. Kim, in turn, has softened his tone, recalling good memories of past meetings, but insists the U.S. must drop its delusional obsession with denuclearization. South Korean officials and regional analysts are watching for signs, noting recent security measures at Panmunjom as possible summit prep. Subtle shifts, suspended tours, ambiguous statements are feeding the narrative that something big could be brewing. No official plans are confirmed, but the combination of Trump's presence, Kim's hints, and changes at the DMZ have experts on alert. Is this genuine diplomacy or political theater? The ambiguity itself is raising hopes and anxieties across the region. For now, the world is left reading the tea leaves, waiting for a signal. If Trump and Kim meet again, the stakes are higher than ever. North Korea has advanced its nuclear arsenal, now fielding missiles capable of reaching the U.S. mainland. Kim's regime has also deepened ties with Russia, supplying munitions for the Ukraine war, and strengthened its alliance with China. These new partnerships give Kim more leverage and less incentive to compromise. The old goal of denuclearization has faded. Now Kim seeks recognition as a nuclear power and relief from sanctions. For the U.S., this is a daunting challenge. North Korea is more confident, better armed, and less isolated than in past talks. Any new negotiation won't pick up where Hanoi left off. It's a whole new game, with Kim negotiating from a position of strength. The path to a real agreement is steeper than ever. The world must reckon with a North Korea that's emboldened, not desperate. Many experts doubt a new summit will yield real progress on denuclearization. Kim, now backed by Russia and China, has little reason to give up his nuclear arsenal. There's concern Trump might settle for a small deal, a freeze on long-range missiles in exchange for sanctions relief. Such a deal would leave North Korea's short and medium-range missiles intact, threatening South Korea and Japan. For U.S. allies, this would feel like a betrayal, undermining trust in America's security guarantees. The risk: a partial deal could legitimize North Korea as a nuclear power and destabilize the region. Doubts about U.S. protection might even push Seoul and Tokyo to consider their own nuclear options. The stakes aren't just about the U.S. and North Korea, they're about the future of security in Northeast Asia. As the APEC summit nears, the world is on edge, watching for any sign of a Trump-Kim meeting. If talks happen, will they be mere photo ops or the start of real negotiations? Concrete follow-up plans would signal progress. Vague promises would mean more stalemate. If no meeting occurs, North Korea may respond with new provocations, missile tests, or even another nuclear detonation. The cycle of tension and diplomacy could quickly return, with global security hanging in the balance. Whether or not the summit happens, the core challenge remains: dismantling North Korea's nuclear program while ensuring regional security. The world waits, hoping for peace but bracing for renewed crisis.